I have my warm water here. I'm just going to sprinkle my yeast over it. And then I'm just going to stir it up until it gets a little bit frothy. And then I'm gonna let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. While I'm letting my yeast proof, I'm just going to add in my butter. My milk. And my sugar. And I'm just going to let that sit, let the butter melt, and I'll stir while it's melting. Now that my butter, milk, and sugar got melted, I'm going to add in my salt. I'm going to add in my egg yolk. I'm going to add in 3 cups of flour. And I'm going to add in my yeast mixture. And then I'm just going to stir it up. Now I'm just going to add in the remaining flour and mix with my hands until it becomes soft and sticky. Now that my bread has sat there for an hour to rise, I'm just going to knead my dough on a floured surface for about 5 minutes until it has an elastic feel to it. And then I'm going to place it in a buttered, greased bowl and let it rise for another 30 minutes. Now that my bread has sat for another 30 minutes to rise, I'm just going to flatten this out until it's about 1.5 inches thick. Now that I have my dough rolled out, I'm just going to cut it into wedges. I'm going to try to keep them as equal as possible. Now that I have all of my wedges cut, I'm just going to take the thicker end of the wedge and I'm just going to roll it until it makes a little croissant. And then I'm just going to do that for every single piece of dough that I have. I let them sit for 15 to 20 minutes to puff up. Now I'm going to add them to the oven and cook them for about 20 to 25 minutes.